Hey guys, it's Joshy here and I'm back with the Ultra Sun Ultra Moon multi-battle actually today. So this was me and B-Nard versus Gods and Toasty, and it was a really fun match. I believe we had UU mixed off the top of my head, so we did bring a range of things. Now, you know, Queen B-Nard did actually underrate my Pokemon choice at the start. Not necessarily all of them, but one of them, but I proved him a little wrong. So anyway, we'll get into it. So we're looking at here, we're versing we're like, okay, what do we got? So we've got this Entei, and that's a bit of worry. So can that be? So I obviously bought Pidgey, while Honey B-Nard bought his Legendary, which is his Arcanine, which is actually really good because thankfully for the Intimidate, we can at least get an attack drop on the Entei. So we both, knowing what to do, and so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird on the Drifloon if I can do a large chunk of damage there. And then he actually swaps into Quagsire, so I was like, no, because now, thanks to the Intimidate, Arcanine's going to live there from that, but the Wild Charge is actually useless now because we have the, effectiveness. So I still get the Brave Bird off anyway, but it's not doing too much, and I probably would have rather get that damage up on the Entei instead, personally, but that's my own choice. It happened. So anyway, Busy B-Nard there is going to swap out and bring into his John Cena, which is his Machamp, which is a good choice. Unfortunately now, Toasty's going to decide to pick on poor old little Pidgey and take out Pidgey before it causes too much more damage. So now we get to see this Quagsire going for the Muddy Water, so I'm a little bit worried about that. The accuracy dropping isn't what I want, but it's not going to matter with John Cena if it did happen, because well, you'll see, but I know he's no guard. So anyway, I'm going to send out my Blissey. I thought, let's bring this Blissey, let's see if I can get some hacks going, because I'm actually a Serene Grace Blissey, so I can at least, with Blizzard, have a 20% chance of freezing, and it's actually from my team I made that works with Fire and Water Pledge, which then gives me a 40% chance. So anyway, he actually swaps out there, and Dynamic Punch was aimed on the Entei, but unfortunately he swaps into the Kingdra there, Toasty does, and we get rid of that Kingdra. So that was a little bit of a worry, but I hit the Blizzard, so I'm like, come on, give us a freeze. We don't get a freeze. So he's going to go for the Muddy Water again, or Scummy Water anyway. So I'm like, come on. It's not going to do much to me. And he gets a critical hit even, and that was it. But I get the accuracy drop, so that's a little bit of an arse move. Smart move, but annoying itself. So I'm like, okay, well, I should still hit. Like, we can go with this. I mean, it's only one drop, but then again, it is Blizzard. So we've got to be careful with this. So I'm like, okay, well, now Mr. Snuggles comes in. So it was an interesting choice. So he actually, God swaps out his Quagsire here and brings in Flossie, so I was like, okay, well, I did go for the Blizzard, so this could be really good for me. And Mr. Snuggles actually goes for the Play Rough on Machamp, and that's going to be definitely enough from that range to take Machamp out. So, although it is a little blow to our team, I'm definitely happy to see that happen. So, unfortunately, Flossie does avoid the Blizzard, so that's the one I wanted to hit, and I do not get my freeze either, so I'm like, oh gosh, okay, well, this accuracy drop could be a problem. So now Flossie is going to be hurt by the burn. Mr. Snuggles is now going to get poisoned from the Toxic Orb. So yeah. So now anyway, B-Nard is going to bring in his Solid Snake. So I guarantee we already know what this set is. And as we can see, it is the Leaf Storm Contrary set. So now the Mr. Snuggles is going down. We've actually taken 2 out from Toasty and none from Gods. But I'm okay, and unfortunately for Gods, he decided to trick, and it's on not me. I know that for a fact because that would have worked, but it was on Superior. So now we know that Superior is a Z Crystal Superior, so that's going to be interesting. But my Blizzard also missed, so that does suck. So anyway, I thought, you know what, I've got to take the chance. I have to swap here because I can't keep going with Blissey's accuracy drop. So I'm going to bring in my Yanma, and this was a Pokemon, you know, that ABCD-Nard said, please don't bring. I was like, too late! You're going to love him. So anyway, he's going to pull out now his Z move, and I was like, okay, what do we got? So it's obviously off Dragon Pulse, which actually is a really interesting move to bring, because it can hit most things hard, and realistically, it's only, you know, not very effective against a small number of things, so it gives, like here against a ghost flying, it gives a good chance. So we do actually take out that Flossie, so we finally got rid of one on God's side, and he actually misses. Entei misses the Sacred Fire, so that really sucks. I hate it when you miss moves like that. So this turn I was like, okay, well I need the speed boost off before I start attacking, so I'm going to go for a Protect. He's going to go for a Dragon Pulse on the Entei. I was hoping for a little bit more damage, but it's alright, we can try and deal with him next turn. So luckily I protected, but now we've got the Air Slash, so I'm like, oh, this is a good chance this thing could go down. But he actually lives on 1 HP, so that was so lucky. So I'm able to get my speed boost off now, so I know I'm going to be able to get a hit. So I was thought, you know what, now I'm faster, I'm going to go for the Air Slash. If I'm lucky, I can get the flinch from the Entei. I was really worried about that Entei being such a big physical powerhouse because, well, Blissey, not so good about taking on powerhouse physical Pokemon. So unfortunately, I mean, Toasty wasn't too happy the fact that we took all his out quicker than anyone else's, but he had the threats, especially that Entei. So unfortunately, he's going to Air Slash my Yanma, which is just rude, and take me down. So I've only got Blissey left, but I'm not too worried about this. So I thought, you know what, I can at least try and hit a Blizzard. We can go from there. So, you know, be true to yourself. Nard is going to go for another, you know, Leaf Storm. He's going to get the boost, but realistically, I'm saying that again, but I assumed that he was going to aim for Solid Snake because with the boost, it's going to start getting a bit of a worry. So I'm not too afraid here. I'm like, good, I should be able to get a Blizzard off. Let's see how much damage. So we don't miss, thankfully, without any drops. And that is not enough to take him out. So I was like, oh, joy. So we're left with 1 each over this side. There is 2 on the other side, but luckily enough for us, they're on the same team, so they can't both come out. So anyway, we're going to get the Intimidate off, not that it matters, but I know that he's most probably going to be carrying Extreme Speed, which I was correct. So I decided not to attack this turn, and I thought I'll set something up for myself, and I knew little B-Nard over there wasn't going to bother or be happy about this, but I got the hail up. So yeah, he was not happy. He was like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's fine, you'll live. I need this, mate. I need it. I don't have a heap left, and you know, I really need to get these Blizzard hits off. If I can get a freeze, we can work it, you know. Plus, you'll hit alright next turn, you'll see. So anyway, we've got the Quagsire left, and that is it. So I'm like, come on. So I'm like, oh, come on. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that does alright. At least I know I'm going to hit. I should take him out, if not, maybe a freeze, but I do pull through and take him out there, so I was really happy with that. I thought that was a pretty awesome battle. I mean, honestly, I thought Toasty was a little unlucky with that Kingdra loss quickly, but you know, things happen and that's how it goes. But really, I was happy that myself and, you know, B+ Nard were able to take a win out there, so that was pretty cool. So anyway guys, if you did enjoy this video, I think we're going to have to Blizzard that like button this time, you know. Plus on top of that, the links are down below, Discord, Twitch, Twitter, but the battles were off Discord, so you're welcome to jump on there and hit me up for a battle. I should have some new theme teams ready soon too, and all that stuff. And don't forget the comment section. I love hearing you guys in the comments. But anyway guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.